Hi guys, welcome back to another Matchbox Garage video. I'm Rob, and today I shall be attempting to take this American Ford station wagon made by Lesney from shabby to shiny. This one is another unboxing video at the end of this one, courtesy of both Lawrence Clark and James and Dexter, so thanks very much to those guys. Yeah, kind of unboxed, two little packages, and I thought this one needed to be restored straight away, and I'm going to be attempting a restoration plus on this one, or restoration stroke restoration plus. Not too crazy, trying to keep some of the originality, but yeah, really enjoyed this one. With 2,000 likes, it could be yours. And actually, I've just challenged Danny from Danny's Diecast Disasters, the first to 50,000 subscribers, and we'll both do a giveaway. Certainly I will, I think he will too, so go over to his videos and tell him that I sent you. But anyway, yeah, 50,000 subs. We want to do a bit of a challenge, or at least I do anyway. But yeah, to the video. As you can see, the A pillars are missing on this car. The B pillars are broken. So it's going to be quite a bit of fun to try not to break the other pillars, repair the B pillars, and replace the A pillars. But yeah, it does read underneath, American Ford station wagon, made in England by Lesney. This is number 31, and I've actually done another one, which is, I'm sure it come up with a Ford station wagon as a number 31, and it was green on the bottom and white on the top, and it had a green interior glass. But yeah, this one's an earlier one, I guess. But in taking it apart, one of the A pillars has just come out. So we now only have to replace one of the A pillars if I'm able to glue that original one back into position. Yeah, the base here with the wheels intact. It's got the crimped axle also on the earlier again. And I was going to put both of the pieces into the footlong, but then I thought, you know what, I like the originality of the base. It can't be seen, but if somebody did pick it up, they can see that this was a restored car. So I'll just clean that up and put that to one side. But into the footlong goes the kind of main part of the car, and in coming the caustic soda. So I'll leave this to do its thing to one side, but you can see, I must admit, some of these older ones, I've been, I guess, lucky enough to find that the paint comes off within seconds. This paint kind of held up a bit longer actually, but put it to one side for a couple of minutes, and we'll clean up this base. And what I've done is I've just taken a little bit of surface rust off the axles and on the ends and polished up those wheels. They look as good as new. And that base, I'm going to leave it as it is. I polished it up a little bit. You can see there's a bit of a shine there, but that'll just stay there. And after a few minutes pouring down the sink, there's a little bit of paint hanging on. I call this around a 97.63% paint removal today, but nothing the tack life can't handle. But obviously battery power and water don't really mix, so I'll just dry that up first. And yeah, select this one. And just to give you a little sample, kind of going over the roof section here. Looking good, looking good. and then now the whole casting. But you can see there's a bit of a dent in that roof. You know, possibly the kind of reason for then the A-pillars to break up. But I'm going to be using a little bit of heat, see if I can kind of bash out that that little, I don't know what that could have been, but yeah, there we go. I think we got most of that out now. Bearing in mind it's about midnight in my household, and my wife and children are probably trying to sleep, but I'm happy with that. And also this was a bit bent on the roof section, the roof line there, and with my new pliers that I bought the other day, just straighten it up a bit. You can see then that the B pillar on this side kind of fully removed itself, but here it is, so I can glue this back into position. So having glued back the A pillar, B pillars, and putting a little bit of strengthening glue on the C pillars as well. And I just need to find a replacement for this missing A pillar. You can see there where they kind of glue a little bit of strengthening on the inside. And I'm just going to reach for my little tin of cotter pins or split pins, depending on where you are in the world. Considering what size I need. And I think this is about right. So open it up, compare to the other A pillar for sizing, and I'd say that's just about perfect, and then trim that down to size and glue that into position. So we're now onto the fine surface primer. You can see that other A pillar now glued into position. Looks perfect, that. Well, close to perfect, eh? But yeah, we'll be giving this a light go over with the Tamiya Fine Surface Primer in white. Of course, we're painting this car in yellow. I've used the Tamiya yellow with just a little kind of touch of white, just to take out a little bit of brightness. It still is quite a bright finish, but probably a 4:1 ratio, yellow to white, as you can see in there. This will be the first coat. I ended up with, I think, 4 coats on this one. Yellow I find to be the hardest colour to cover. So I find that, especially in acrylic, I have to do extra kind of extra covers of coat. Grab the insides as well. Of course, there's no interior or interior glass, so we may as well paint the inside and make that look shiny too. But after a few coats, it's the following morning, and yeah, this base as it was, but look at that, shiny, shiny. But as a reminder of what she looked like, I'm going to put it together, add a few little details for the reveal. And here we are. As you can see, chrome on that front bumper and grille, chrome in those headlights, and the little bonnet emblem there. Coming around the side. A little bit of chrome on those door handles. Yeah, polished up those wheels. I think they look really good. Looks like there's a crack in that C pillar on the back. Remember, that one was actually factory, so that's how they come. But anyway, around the back here, a little bit of red in the rear lights, chrome on that rear bumper, and a little bit of chrome on that rear hatch. Perhaps it's a handle or an emblem. But yeah, really like this little car. With 2,000 likes, it could be yours. And remember, there's a race to 50,000 subscribers with Danny. We've got to beat him. Help me out. But anyway, thanks to my subscribers and to my patrons even. And stick around for the unboxing. It's quite a long one, but there's a lot of great cars in there. Cheers, guys. Hi guys, welcome back to another Matchbox Garage video. I'm Rob, and today we have a couple of unboxings. Let me get to this one first. Now, this one comes via Lawrence Clark. Thank you very much, Lawrence. Unfortunately, quite a large section of this envelope was open. I don't know whether anything has gone missing from the USA to arrival to the UK. I hope not, but Lawrence, only you will be able to tell me. Let's have a little look, see what we got. So we have a note. Hi Rob, I like to watch your channel. I put a few things in the package and I've done some of my own cars. I have about, I think that's 4,000 die-cast cars. Not all Matchbox cars, but a lot. I hope you like what is in the package, Lawrence Clark. Thank you very much, Lawrence. Let's have a look. So we've got some, I think on the actual, what was it I noticed? We've got some local newspaper, die-cast cars and a mag. So we've got Indiana. So it's the Indiana Auto and RV. So that's quite interesting. All different kind of bits and pieces. I'll have a look through that. Some nice bedtime reading. Even kind of, I guess, standard things that you guys in America may just consider as nothing. To me, I don't see this, so this is interesting to me. So we've got another one, I'm assuming from a different date, so I'll have a flick through that. Oh wow, how cool is that, guys? So for my wall of license plates, Eric's of, is that Kokomo, Indiana. Of course it's got the Chevrolet sign there, but Eric's, perhaps that's a Chevrolet dealer. That's very cool. I really like that. That will certainly be going up on my wall, so thank you very much, Lawrence. There's another, so this is like a local newspaper. I can't open the whole thing up. It really just won't go on screen here, but the Kokomo Tribune. So from February 6th, so this is, what are we on now? I think today, as I'm recording, is around March 1st, I think. I may have had this for a couple of weeks or a week or so, trying to get around to all the unboxings. But yeah, not guilty. Trump acquitted of impeachment charges. Romney, the only Republican to vote guilty. So there you go. No comment, but I'll have a read through that. You know, I know kind of a little bit about politics in the UK. I'd like to think I know a little bit about politics in the US, but hey, it's none of my business really, you know. I just do what I do over this side of the pond. Anyway, from Hobby Lobby. Oh, cool. I've actually got one of these. I think this is a Hot Wheels hair splitter, and I think I've got one in relatively good condition with the bonnet, and it's got something on the top here, but maybe it'll be interesting to see if I can restore this one. That is pretty cool, that. Apologies if I've got a bit of kind of grub on my hands. It's tiger seal, and it's been an absolute nightmare trying to get it off. I did put like a bit of an SOS on my Facebook page, and some people have suggested trying WD-40, which I've tried and it's got most of it off. It's also some what was it, carburetor cleaner, and again between the carb cleaner and the WD-40 I got it majority clean, and I guess this other little bit will probably come off in the bath or wear off in a day or so. But anyway, and then we have the 1995 preview edition Racing Champions. So that is very cool. Look at that. It's a Ford. I like that. It looks brand new, that. Lawrence, thank you very much, and I have to apologise if anything is missing from the package there. But that's certainly plenty of reading for my evening. And then we have this one. It's quite a heavy one, this. Kind of cut it open. There is a note. Move this back out of the way. Hi Rob, great work. My son and I watch your channel all the time, and we both look forward to seeing what you are going to restore next. However, we have both noticed that you haven't restored any buses yet. Well, that is very true. So we have included not one but 3 buses, all from when I was a boy, so that's very cool. I think the Beatties Metro bus will probably bring back memories for you and probably some of your viewers. We have also included a few other cars and vehicles to keep you busy, including a very nice majorette. Is that a foregone camper van? Hopefully you can restore as many of these as possible, or at least use them for parts to restore our vehicles. All the best and keep up the great work, from James and Dexter. Thank you very much, James and Dexter. Let's see what we got. Wow, so that is quite the bag of cars there, and there's some kind of loose ones which I shall bring out. And looks like those are the buses. Okay. Well, here we have a Matchbox Super Kings from 1985, the Mercedes 190E, and it's been customised as a Pepsi car. That's pretty cool. Here are those buses. So yeah, I was about to say it must have been the Beatles, but no, Beatties. Oh, I do remember Beatties. Beatties Models and Hobbies. Yeah, when I was a kid in Romford, Essex, which is just east of London, I remember a Beatties store at the end of Romford Market. And Romford Market, which I've worked on as a teenager before joining the army, is the oldest market in the UK, perhaps even, I don't want to say Europe or the world, but if I remember rightly, it's over 700 years old. But anyway, this used to be at the end of Romford Market, which I used to work on, and it's certainly over 700 years old. But yeah, that is very cool. London Transport, and that is a Corgi. So here we have certainly an older style. This will be a Routemaster. So this one is going through Chelsea, Charing Cross and Fleet Street, Liverpool Street. I was at Liverpool Street not too long ago, just last weekend. So yeah, Routemaster, there we are. And indeed, that looks like it's had a kind of custom paint job, should we say. And certainly I need to kind of try and get hold of these original decals or stickers there before taking on such a restoration. The good old, oh, this is a dinky. That's got a nice bit of weight to this one. That's lovely, that. Yeah, ring around yellow pages. So yellow pages, of course, not really needed nowadays. What with the internet, I'm sure it probably is still produced and sent out, but everybody used to have a yellow pages next to you know, which is a telephone book of all the local kind of, you know, if you need a electrician or a plumber, or etc, etc. You could find it in the Yellow Pages. And of course, remembering that advert from my childhood, the little boy stepping onto Yellow Pages just to get a little kiss. Yeah, certainly memories there being brought back by this bus. A dinky, that is lovely, that. Oh wow. So this one is a K18 Dodge tractor with the articulated horse van, and we're missing the horses, and I think, well, that certainly can be restored. Unusual. I'm sure I've got one of these, but it's not in this colour. Of course it needs the glass section there, and it's missing some decals on the side, if I remember rightly. And then if this wants to come down, there you go. So you walk your little horse up there. Lovely bit of play there. Oh, so very nice. This is the 8-wheel crane number 30. And I do have a couple of these, and I thought about restoring one. I still, oh, there's plenty of play in those shafts. Of course, using the Marty's method, taking off this side, there's plenty of room there to then either hammer them back over, or using the old driller, was it a drill press, which I don't have, but I kind of have like a, you know, I guess a cheap version of it, but I still need to set that up. But that is very nice. Dodge trucks, something tells me I've got one of these, so maybe this can kind of go with it. So that's very cool. So first instinct, word to say is wow. We've got quite a varied collection here. Let's get through them. The Pontiac Firebird, overpainted in black. We have a Corgi with a metal base. Almost feels kind of 90s Hot Wheels. Strange. I like the wheels on this. Of course, this is, doesn't say it on here anywhere, but this is an Aston Martin Vantage, a V8 Vantage. One of my favourite cars. Beautiful. Got some nice weight to that. I need to do a bit of research. We've got another one. Must be some kind of Aston Martin series. The Corgi here. Of course, this is the Aston Martin. Well, I say of course. What is this? DB5 or DB6? One of the two. Made famous by Mr. James Bond. Oh, now this is very nice. It's a shame it's got a little bit of break here, but of course I should be able to fix that. Ford Escort Corgi Junior's whiz wheels. Got the kind of over fenders there. This needs to be restored with some kind of rally decals, and I've probably got some rally decals that I bought a little while ago from SK75 Sideways Kings, and I'm sure I've got some Escort rally decals, so I need to do that. The Matchbox RS200, the Lamborghini Countach. Of course, this one is the 60s or 70s prototype. The Porsche 928, overpainted in gold. These are perfect for restoration. Look at this. This is lovely. So this is so this is the Majorette foregone. So it was a foregone You know, it's got the door there, open and close. The glass section appears to be all okay, and I think that could be really detailed out lovely, that. Dump truck, I think from the Superfast era. Very nice. This is a Rollomatics, a number 20 police patrol, and of course as you go along, whether they still work, they're normally broken. Now there is one in there, but it's covered in carpet hair, so it won't turn around properly. But of course as you drive, the siren turns. What is this? So this is a majorette Maharaja. Of course this is a Citroen. I don't want to say it's a 2CV. I don't think it's a 2CV. I can't remember what these are called, but this is very cool nonetheless. It's got different wheels on the back. It's like a Rollomatics. See if it still works. Yeah, it's doing something up there. I'm not really too sure what's going on. I'm going to guess it's kind of like some kind of game reserve car. Need to do a bit of research on that one, but that's lovely, that. Here we have something with some real age. The Lincoln Continental. I have customised one of these on the channel, kind of in the early days. I've done a matte black finish to it, but this is in really good condition actually. Yeah, part of me would like to keep that as it is. Oh, lovely. So we got a Corgi BMW, over painted here in gold. Opening doors, even the interior painted in gold. Looks like everything is there though. And the E30 shape, what this is one of my favourite BMWs, so I would like to restore that one day. Over here we've got another Escort, this one being the Mark III of Duckham's livery. Corgi, Ford Escort of course, and it's got some nice bit of weight to it. The Vantage, and I've got a couple of these, some without an engine protruding through and some with. So yeah, I don't know what's more rare or what's more fun to restore, but that's pretty cool. Look at this one. It's a majorette, a 4x4 Toyota, and oh look, that's quite nice. I don't want to force it, but the like an opening rear hatch there. Oh, there you go. Very cool. Looks like it's been painted in safari, kind of zebra, but I'd like to perhaps put that back into something more appropriate, a green colour perhaps, replace the wheels. That's pretty cool. That gold paint again. We've got a full transit wrecker. Unfortunately we're missing kind of the wrecking arm. Oh, this is lovely. So the Tate and Lyle, which again is not far from where I live in East London. I've done work for Tate and Lyle before, being in shipping. I've shipped their cargo around the world, so that is pretty cool. Wow, this one's seen better days. I've got a few of these, all in good condition. This one, not so much, but this is a mobile home. Yeah, I don't even understand what has gone on here. I think this one might be perhaps shot with a pellet gun. How has that damage and that damage got there? It must have been shot at blank range through the door, I think. And then one in here. That's my guess. Little Corgi Renault 5. I think this is a Gordini turbo. It just says Renault 5 underneath there. So that is lovely. Oh, beautiful. So a Corgi Rover 3500 or 3500 with the opening hatch, and I have another one of these from a little while ago. Unfortunately, this one's got a little crack in the windshield there, which is a bit of a shame. Beautiful 57 Chevy, and I've got a couple of these one missing this whole kind of bonnet or hood section, and another one in really good condition that I won't want to restore. But this, on the other hand, is at that kind of perfect, you know, please restore me kind of stage. Here we have the Amx Javelin. I've not restored one of these yet. I need to. I've got a couple of these. Quite like them. Here we have the Super GT Matchbox series made in China. So it's kind of the cheaper versions which they brought out, which I've got quite a few of those. Oh, lovely Thunderbird, a T-Bird Turbo Coupe. Window section is in good condition, but would be quite nice as a little daily driver. Different set of wheels, fresh coat of paint. I think that would be quite interesting. Wow. This one is interesting. So this is an American Ford station wagon made in England by Lesney, number 31. Did this come with interior or glass section? I've not got one of these, and this excites me. It's the older type. It's got plastic wheels, but it's got the crimped axles. I'm having thoughts about that one. Let's put that to one side. So we've got a Majorette Bernard, made in France. This part is a bit broken. I don't even know where. Not too sure what's going on here, but it's pretty cool for a Majorette. Oh, look at this. It was a Cadbury's van. Oh, it's another Majorette. So it's a foregone. So where was that other foregone I had? This one. So as you can see, it's very similar front end there, but I wonder whether foregone is French for something, or whether that is I don't know, a name of a car. I don't know if it is, but the good thing to see with this is, of course, the doors there. Got a little scuff in that windscreen, but that can come out. And I think with some, you know, fresh repaint, maybe some kind of Matchbox Garage livery on the side, I think that'll be pretty cool. I like that. Oh, wow. How cool is this, guys? The Morris Minor 1000. How did I not even see that from the start? I could have left this one till last, but number 46. She is beautiful. A little bit of silver paint on the front there, on the headlights. tiny little bit of red. This is small. Let me compare this to, you know, your average kind of 1/56 scale. You know? It's almost half the size. Isn't that beautiful? It's in good condition. I'm wondering whether that's too good for me to restore. Yeah, let me know down below if you think that one needs to be restored. This one, of course, needs to. You know, this one's, the A pillars are missing and a lot of the paint is gone, but this one is quite nice. It's not perfect, but it's quite nice. And anyway, let's move on. We've got the commuter here, which I've done one of these many months ago. The lovely, timeless Volkswagen Beetle, albeit this is just called the Volkswagen 1500 Saloon. I've actually restored 2 of these now on the channel, and I will certainly do another one in the future. This is a Corgi Whiz Wheels Volkswagen Hot Rod. I actually took one of these apart to create one of my Mad Max cars, and I regretted doing it because I thought that would be a great video. But when I'd done it, it was before me trying out different kind of brands. You know, I was dead set on just doing Matchbox only. But once I kind of done one, you know, it opened the floodgates, and now I like to do a little bit of everything. But anyway, that would be pretty cool restored, I think. And then hit up with the gold paint again, the Corgi Jaguar XJS, and then last but not least the Whoosh and Push. Just a fabulous, an amazing collection there. Thank you very much, James and Dexter. I want to restore one of these right now. It's got to be this one. So this unboxing will be at the end of me restoring this car. So hopefully this turns out okay and you've stuck around to watch the unboxing. I truly appreciate it. But to both Lawrence Clark, James and Dexter, thanks guys. I truly appreciate it again, and hopefully you liked me seeing all this unboxing. Cheers guys, and I'll speak to you again soon.